he had a real small target to hit.
It also comes down to how Stewie was feeling in particular. He stepped up pretty quick there, so whatever he saw he liked. You know, bocce's a tough game. You know, when you have the ball, you prefer to make the call?
Oh, thank you.
You always can have some options, but whatever you're most comfortable with.
Turkey delivery. Over
Johnny Vivo is playing on the court next to us. They're trailing 7-4 right now. They're playing the Tukalana Club, I believe.
So BSB versus Molisani number 4. This is
8-2.
Yeah, green did not chip the green out for the
He
point
throws
there.
it's a rarity.
This is the finals of the winner's bracket. Jimmy, I think our microphones are muted for the first couple minutes there. Because I had shut everything down earlier.
We were muted. Not a lot was said. It was early in the game.
Well, I shut it all down earlier because things weren't working. We were trying to troubleshoot stuff. And
I mean, there's so many wires here, I would be exhausted. So whatever you're doing, it's amazing. Mikey P is going to roll here.
And our replay is frozen.
Short again. He's not even close.
How did your brother develop that style of rolling?
He's always done it.
Yeah?
He started 20 years ago or so. He took about 8 years off when his child was born. So he's only been playing again for about a year and a half. Takes it very seriously. He loves to compete. Was an athlete in high school.
Yeah.
That's a lot of bocce.
What sport?
Football. He was tremendous. This is short, too. Stewie was an athlete. Taylor played football at St. Francis. Capagreco, I'm sure he didn't do too much. He's a little shorter.
Do all these
this is a good ball.
All these PA guys, have they known each other for a long time?
Yeah. I played against Anthony's grandfather when we started. Taylor, I'm the president of the IMBS. Matt Taylor is actually he's the bar manager. He runs the place. Ronnie, yeah. So me and Cap were talking before this game, and if you break it down, in my opinion, one of these teams has to beat the other team twice to win this tournament. And I know there's other teams in it, but, you know, you're one game from the finals. So, and this is the beautiful part of a 16-point game. Even though they have 10, they still need to score 6 points. So there's some time here.
I still think they have 11.
Yeah.
Go back and watch it after the fact. I think
that's what else is great about the streaming. Sometimes the replay is needed. Whether a ball hits a backboard or not, if there's a video evidence. If not, it's your word versus my word.
Cavs feeling good.
Yeah, he's
Holding that
not a quitter.
all the way down the court.
He's not a quitter. As much as I hate him sometimes, he's a fucking, he competes. Excuse my language. What they said in Koppel, if you ain't good at golf, you had to play bocce if you want to compete. We weren't good at golf, so we played bocce. These backboards, the consistencies of how much they come off, sometimes it's softer. It might roll back 2 foot. Sometimes it's harder. They're very, the intricacies of the backboards they're tough. It's not as easy as it looks. Would you agree?
Yeah, and in most spots it seems like there's about 8 inches or so. If the ball comes out about 8 inches or so from the backboard, it's going to continue to.
Yeah, it's going to go 2 foot.
Yeah.
Well, Stewie just got lucky too.
Like right there, it's going to keep.
And that's
keep
another
dropping.
shot. Stewie, you know, he was trying to shoot in between the balls. He hit on the left side, and the ball only come off, you know, a foot.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
So we have back-to-back misses that ended up making really nice points.
Yeah, I mean, missing in the right spot at least. I don't know if you can. I think Frank would contest that, calling that a miss.
Right, yeah, it's like a double option. A lot of guys, they don't realize there's good misses and bad misses. For example, if a ball's 8 inches off the board, don't miss right, miss left. If you miss left, you might catch it off the board.
Especially backboard live, yeah.
Right.
Backboard dead, same thing. If you're going to miss the ball up front, you're going to line it up with another ball, so even if you miss, your ball stays in the court.
They're going to talk about this while they're going to have Mike shoot. They're going to play aggressive. Down 10-2, he's going to shoot. They have 2-1. He's shooting his own red ball. Oh, he missed so bad. These long courts, I mean, how long are these courts?
72.
72 foot. That is, a lot of our local courts might be 62 feet. So it's 10 foot. It's a lot. A ball does a lot of movement on the way down.
Yeah.
He missed bad.
Any kind of spin on it, any kind of spin you put on it. Have you played, is this your first time here?
Yes, sir.
Last year, so they actually resurfaced these courts a couple months ago. Last time I was here last year, they had a different surface, which made it even tougher. It was like a red clay surface. It would really catch your ball, and it was so hard to get your ball to go where you wanted it to, 72 feet down the court.
Ronnie didn't. That was a little risky. No harm, no foul, but that was not. Yeah, so they had the red clay?
They had, before, and the ball would like grab your ball a lot more. So you'd shoot, the ball would hit the ground and it would catch. It would skip to the left or the right a lot of the time. Or if you had any sort of spin on the ball, it would really catch and shoot off.
It was a thicker surface. This is hard, true. I had a lot of conversations. This is what we use at the IMBS.
Yeah.
It's like the same as tennis court material. These
the way to
courts
go.
are great.
Yeah.
The bends are all consistent. You're never going to throw a ball and it's going to do something you don't expect for the most part. They're very consistent. They're just hard because they're long. Cap does what Cap does. We're at 11-2 here. These guys, they're going to have the advantage here. They might go for some big play here. If Stewie can hang this ball, they'll be shooting the next one no matter what. Miss.
Yeah, interesting decision on the short Paulino. You probably don't see that a lot.
No, not against these guys.
Oh, we did just see BSB miss a shot in the last frame. Missed 2 shots.
So when you're winning 11-2, you don't need to score 4. There's not a lot of merit to playing short. You're winning the game. Let's score 1, give up 1s, and at the end of the day, you have a big enough lead.
At the same time, though, don't you think playing short generally forces the other team to shoot more?
Right, and it's going to set up for options for bigger plays. I really could never question anything Pete does, though, because
he wins.
He's like the godfather. Yeah, he just keeps winning forever. But like I said, this game's far from over. This tournament's far from over. Winning a tournament's such a drag. It's longevity. The finals ain't going to be for 3 hours, maybe. Guys get tired. It's a long weekend. Some adult beverages may have been had. We're at 7-7. Vivo versus the Tucalana Felice team. And just a little update. Shout out to Vivo's Barberari. It's Jonathan Vivo, his sister, who just started playing like this year. They play very well. Timmy Wilson, more of a seasoned veteran. Paul Saulin, tremendous rollers, played for years. So everyone here is still playing for a championship. That's it. Everyone, if you're in at this point, you want to win. After some conversation.
Looks like Cap's talking about maybe going into the corner for a little 2-wall action, or do you think he's pointing to the right side of the green ball?
Where's Pauline? Where's Pauline?
Pauline's right there. See it?
Green
Right here. The spaceship.
No, I was like, yeah, I was looking like it might have been backwards. I couldn't figure out.
Right.
Oh, no, yeah. This ball has a shot. It's going to open. Oh,
What a
he
ball.
locked it. Excuse me. What a shot, Matt Taylor. And, you know, if he catches a little piece of that pulling, his ball throws it off, and, you know, it locked it dead nuts.
Yeah, that was.
And there'll be some luck factor, even if he hits the ball.
Oh, Frank. Trying to catch the left side of that red ball to skip his own ball across.
I think he was shooting left side of the green and also putting the backboard to swing the ball off is what they're thinking about also.
Could be.
Because if you look, that red ball came back.
Yeah, well, Pete was indicating left side of that red ball so Frank's ball would skip over to left and steal the point from the right side.
Still red.
Looks like it. Molisani's out of balls. Yeah, your brother's the only one with a ball left.
They're going to go for a play if they have it. One thing I know about these guys, even if they mess up a few frames in a row, they will not be scared if the moment comes where we can make a crazy shot, maybe make 3 or 4, you know, get some momentum going, get some talking, get some vibes going. I'd be shocked if they didn't do something aggressive here. And I really can't see the balls that well. So we're at 11-2, winners finals. Mike's going to go in with a roll. He's going to put some pace on it.
Trying kind of the same shot Stewie took. That wasn't Stewie that took that shot. It was Matt, wasn't it?
I don't want to start legalities of anything. If he rolled from the front line, that ball would be dead.
He hit another ball, didn't he?
I don't know. I think he just made the point straight up. Not my game. I'm not the official.
I think he touched the point ball.
Maybe. I couldn't see.
You could be right. I thought I heard a click.
And, you know, to be honest with you, I don't even know that Pete and them would call it or see it. I'm not sure. He might also roll from the back line. So there's a different rule over here. If you're pointing but you're going to touch the backboard, you can point from the front line. But if your ball does not hit the backboard, it is then taken off the court or another ball. So it's a little bit of a weird rule, little local rule.
How did you find that rule out? You playing against the local team?
Taylor was rolling from the front line. We were watching him, and my cousin Danny said, hey, wrong line. And then they explained the rule to us.
Huh.
Well, it makes sense because they're women's league. A lot of their women just roll hard whenever they hit. So they would be getting punished by not being able to go to that line.
What a ball.
They hit it, too.
Very nice line by Pino. Cap's got it.
Left.
In this corner. He might not have the full ball.
Favoring the Pauline. Oh, he's the best. I don't mean it, but, man, that was a hell of a shot. Anthony Capagreco. I hate giving the kid too much credit because I play against him so much, but that was one hell of a shot. His dad will love to match it back. He would love to do it back, and he's early. And you can see in Ronnie's face when he's prancing down the court. A little momentum. Stewie's talking. Like I said, we might get a game here. This ball's a little hot, I think.
Last ball of the frame from Molisani.
I think it's a little long. You know, there's another misconception. Two good teams go to play a bocce match. You always hear, well, this will be a great game. And Anthony Croce is one of the ones that, we had the conversation. A lot of the times it's one side. One team plays good, one don't, just because two good teams play. This might open on the green ball.
Especially 4-on-4, you think? Very easy for one person to be off.
Chemistry matters so much in the game, Jose Barto's the #1 player in the country, and I think he's only won Wycliffe one time, maybe twice. I mean, it's just vibes and chemistry. A 4-man game, you need all 4 parts, everyone moving.
Yeah. Well,
look, Stu's excited. We're at 11-6 now. Hey, it's a long game to 16. I mean, I loved it. When I was coming to this tournament, I was so excited to hear they were playing to 16. And Taylor may have lost to Pauline.
You guys play a lot of tournaments like this, backboard live, games to 16, double elimination, old school?
Nah, a lot of the games are 14 for time restrictions because there's so many entries.
Backboard live though, a lot?
Yeah, it's starting now that they built the synthetics. Shout out to Lorenzino and Dante Chiavetti. Since we play it there, Matt's going to lead off here. This is going to be a big ball. He gets one close here, gets some, and it's a good one. So these guys ain't going to quit. And, Pino and them would love to win 16-6, so we're going to get to see some good bocce.
Teaser, plenty of room for Frank to go between.
He did.
Almost, yeah.
So Dante actually had made a joke with me. I was complaining because in this league there was an option. The other team had to agree to play backwall dead or it was backwall live. And I'm complaining, you know how I do, talking. He said, Jimmy, you just started playing backwall dead 1 year ago. Now that's all you want to play. So it's an adjustment for backhand with the backboard dead. It's a cleaner game. This place would be amazing with backboard dead.
I would prefer it.
Mike P comes up with a great roll. He's excited. He got dust all over himself. The rumor is he did 170 push-ups this weekend. Ronnie Cappy missed. And
look at this.
Oh, Mike P screamed to pull it. That's someone that normally don't talk. That's normally a Stewie move, or Pete's going to be short here.
Getting down to the money games,
hey. Mike, we talked about this before the game, the first few frames, I know, I could be wrong, but you could just feel it, team's momentum, Paulino. Hey, these guys are going to have double advantage here. If they would make both these, we're looking at 11-9. We didn't know what to do. It was 11-2. We were talking about getting lunch.
They already brought her lunch.
Yeah. I said, my time on the BBN is going to be short today because, but
Wi-Fi could have handled this.
We're gonna get here, Stewie. You got to get there. And if it's there, he'll let them know.
I don't think so.
They might shoot the green now. He's not. This is a big ball. Anytime you can get more than 1 point is just so big. This one's going to be good.
That's a nice ball. Doesn't.
It's good.
No danger. 11-8.
11-8 all of a sudden.
11-8, Jimmy.
You can see it's just coming down.
What do you think? I'm curious. It's a lot of the. I love the energy and the yelling and all that stuff. I'm curious how the more veteran players, like this Club Molisani team, and the other veteran Ohio PA players, what do you get a sense of how they feel about the new class?
Pete don't like it, but we've also been playing against them. We're working on 15 years, 16 years since RPA guys have been going to Cleveland. They had to get used to it at some point.
That's right.
And, people also don't understand, they weren't nice guys either, Pete and Bruno beat you, you get a half a handshake and a smirk. They never, complimentary or maybe advice.
What's up with that?
It's just always how it is. It's always how it was. And now, Pete, he just does it. And now the bocce's grown so much, and there's more out there with social media. It's a lot more. People are nicer, more friendly. You know, that ain't always how. At least in our area, you know, the best teams they weren't nice during the game. They didn't tell you. You haven't seen one person from either team tell the other team nice shot one time. 11-8, a lot of great shots being made. Not one time in this game did the other team compliment the other team. So it's just the intensity, you know.
You think I should feel disrespected then that they told me nice shot
Who?
when I would hit a nice shot?
Who?
Molisani.
Yeah, they probably thought they were going to win for sure.
Oh, they were right.
No, all joking aside, but they also know how, you know, these guys, they're tremendous people. At the end of the day, we're all trying to compete and win. This ball got to touch a little bit or slow down, it's gone.
Yeah, you're right. That's what we're here to do. Not here to make friends, right?
Yeah, you can make friends off the court.
Depends on the...
Pretty much, and when you go to a tournament, one team's happy, everyone else should be at the bar drinking or go home. Stewie going to get it there?
I'm trying to think back growing up.
There's some language. I'm not sure about the viewers, but there's some F-bombs being thrown by young Robert Stewart. He's known to be a feisty little player. He told you he would effing beat it, his exact words. Hopefully this is edited. Oh, Frank DeCillo. Oh, I'm waiting for
shot.
I would love to hear Frank say it. I mean, like, obviously, deep down, I want my brother to win, but, like, Frank never says a word. That was a hell of a shot. This is long. It's long. He threw the same ball Mike did. And you could tell, you know, Club Molisani knows the heat was on. This frame, they're going to get some back, a little breath. Pino with a perfect roll, just taps the pill. And I think she's going to be a little bit long there. And you instantly hear, this is what I love about this game. They're losing. They gave up 2. The score's 13-8. And when that ball was long, Ronnie Capogrecco's son Anthony screamed, "Pull it," which is implying that that ball was long, which his father obviously knew. So there's still some banter going on here. Pete does what Pete does, 18 inches up front. More like 10 inches. And Pete, always the class, angry-looking guy, just rips throats out. Cap, nice shot. And he's going to make the point with that, too. This Molisani team's playing a little bit out of position, too. This ball's short. I mean, I'm out of the tournament for a reason, you know, so I'm saying that ball's short. That ball's good. If them are going to be your worst balls, that's why they're still in the tournament.
It's on the wrong side, though.
Yeah.
If you're going to leave it short, you'd rather have it on the right side of Paulino, in the direction the mat's going.
Yeah. And the court naturally breaks towards the middle. But if you're playing right now, you know, the team's playing right now, them are going to be their worst points, you know. That's why they're here. That's why they're playing now. That's why we're sitting here doing commentary. He hit the wrong ball. Wow, a rare miss by Frank. Not just a miss, but it's going to set up BSB for another big, opportunity, which it's all you can ask for in this game. They're going to have a 2-1 advantage laying the second and third. They're going to roll, Cap screaming.
Wow,
so can't roll for 3.
Can't make that ball long. That's last couple balls. Ron Cap's made a few feet long.
This ball's good. Mikey P come back with 1.
There's 2.
I heard his brother's really good, though. Like, really good. Just 1. Stewie, this is a big one. If Stewie makes this point, you'll hear about it.
That's going to be short.
Yeah, you would have heard about it.
Like Pisano, he's the best Pisano brother.
Yeah, we have sideline critics saying that he's the best Pisano. I think I am. And that's also an example of momentum. If Stewie makes that point, you go 13-11, but not only that, you would have heard about it. You would have heard him hey, we're still here. We're not quitting yet. No one's going to quit in this game until 16 points are scored.
That's a tough. Got a lot to land on there. Pretty hard to sell it.
Yeah, being short. Mortal sin. We all do it. Taylor's going to throw here. It's going to come back towards the center. No, he's going to throw a pumpkin.
Kind of a hard spot to get to on this score. You got to go straight down the middle, but if
This ball's left right out of Pete's hand.
Yeah, if you miss your line by a little bit, the court's
This ball's
gonna
left
take it.
right out of Pete's hand. It might not be in.
It's short, Jimmy.
When it left his hand, Pete
Short.
Malorano has one bad pitch every 1,000 throws. That's his one. It was dead left right out of his hand. That's not a Pete move.
It's a tough spot to get to on the court.
And, this
gotta go a little bit.
team's a little bit out of position.
What do you mean by that?
Pino's a shooter. Pino is a first shooter on a lot of teams. So, he's second rolling. Not out of, they can all do everything. And my brother's out. He normally shoots second, and he's not. He's rolling second also. That happens whenever you clash with teams. Guys play together.
Mike Sarah for the official measurement.
Shout out to Mike.
I think, Jimmy, they get to this spot on the court. I think you got to roll a little bit left to center.
Yes.
Kind of a little.
Pete wanted that, and it fell left, right out of his hand.
You started pretty much in the center of the court, though. I think you got to take another step to your left, go a little bit left to right.
Hey, you know what, Mike? Maybe you should give Pete some lessons on rolling.
Yeah, how much do you think he'd pay me for those?
Yeah, he might. I'm scared of him. You ever seen him smile?
I don't know Pete very well.
We have not heard one time one of these teams say nice shot to the other. Mikey P going to go for the roll. I think it's good. Mike's starting to heat up here, man.
What a ball.
Yeah,
a little bit left to right, and that came back towards the
perfect,
center.
too, because, a lot of the times when you roll on the Pauline, when your ball opens, you give them an either-or big target. This ball, A, you could miss. B, if he hits it, the red ball might just go with Paulino. So, it turns into a luck factor, too.
Yep.
So that's the difference. When the ball opens, just that quarter inch or half inch off the Pauline, that's the difference. This ball's...
He's going to steal the point.
Nah.
Wow. Beautiful line.
It's never coming back this way.
At the end there?
Yeah, it's just like you said, how it's going to go left to right.
It's never. It comes back a little bit like right to left, and then it turns again. Right about there, it starts to go to the right.
These hard true courts, I will give so much credit for, because the air in the court, they're consistent. I'm looking for the word. The line, like if your ball moves right, it moves right. There's no surprises. The bends are all consistent.
Not like Vegas, huh?
Yeah, Vegas. Shout out to them guys.
Call is one. Cap to make it a 1-point game.
Mike.
Are you surprised he's not shooting that ball, Jimmy?
Yeah, he played it safer.
Yeah,
if it's splashed bad,
they
they
have
could give
three,
up
though.
Yeah, dude.
If he shoots that, but
it
could go bad.
Yeah, 13, at this point, 13-12. And
can't afford it.
I wish the commentary wasn't on before the game. Whenever I said, we were talking, I said the first few frames of a game, and this game started 7-0, and at one point was 11-2. Now we're at 13-12. It's just bocce's a game of rhythm and flow and runs. Team gets hot.
Missed opportunities, right?
We have another great game over here, the Vivo versus Tukulana Club. Taylor's, he's not going to love this ball, but he's going to take it. He'd rather be on the board, but like the board side.
The pro side.
Yeah, Pete's, this is a This is short. No? It's short.
Not
It's
yet.
not. Oh, wow. And see, like when Pete was going to push it, he wanted, because now he has a big target for either Ball or Pauline. Compared to if it opens, there's going to be a bigger gap.
And it's going to be closer to their own ball.
Oh, that's a big miss. It's always comfortable, though. You have to give up 3 for the game.
Wow, I didn't miss that by much.
BSB is going to go into defense mode here. Maybe steal it, but other than that, their goal is to extend the game.
Yeah, these next 2 balls have got to be up
Mikey
on
P
the pro side unless he steals it. That's
did
a
not steal
beautiful ball, great position. Makes it possible for Molisani to sell the frame.
And
This
Pete
next ball's got to be short and up on the board side.
Well, they might go aggressive and try to. They might go aggressive and try to lay a few points.
I don't think so. I don't think you want the point here. Molisani with 3 balls back.
No, but you can make 2 here. That's short. He did what, and both are correct. You know, if you execute, that's a great spot actually.
Couldn't quite get it to the wall. You think that's
It's a good spot.
why?
Oh, it protects.
I could much rather have it on the other side of Paulino.
This way.
Yeah. On the right side of Paulino, the block.
Yeah.
Molisani's got the line.
Yeah.
If they can roll one around here a little bit long to drag Paulino.
You stayed here? The other guys went home?
I
Yeah,
think,
my brother's playing. I stayed to watch him. Yes, sir. Yeah, you're absolutely
if Molisani,
right.
I think the play for them is going to be roll a little bit long.
I was
around here,
thinking
try and
more from a
drag
shooting
Paulino.
aspect, but yeah, you're right. They have about a 12-inch total circumference landing zone, 6-inch point, 8-inch point. These guys, they're going to get creative here. I doubt they just roll. They want to end the game. They want to end the game here. So
if you shoot the closest red ball, you're most likely going to take out your own green.
that's the reason when his was short, because if he shoots the closest red, it cleans the green, and all of a sudden they're behind the 8 ball, you know.
Frank is going to shoot. I think he's shooting Paulino.
It's Pauline. If Pauline goes to the corner and they follow, they win the game. But that's why that ball, because if they do shoot, they're going to clean them both. Now, they still have 2 balls back.
Yeah, but that wasn't the last. That was your brother's ball. The last ball doesn't really do much. Besides, it blocks the left side of the point ball.
It's got to hit Paulino, and it does.
The left side of the red ball. But
yeah. I'm also, like, looking a little bit. Yeah, I think you're right. I was probably wrong. If this is short, I don't know.
It's short. It's going to drop too much.
And
there you go. It came in useful there. It blocked that ball.
Yeah. Now, I don't know what I was thinking. I might have spoke before I really thought that one through. But I'm also looking at it like they're never going to be rolling to just beat that ball. Like,
Not
we have
to
3
beat
back
it,
to beat it twice to win the game. These guys, they're moving something.
Yeah, but it wasn't set up very well. I mean, Paulino was the only shot there. He almost had it, but I think the other option, like I said, these Paulinos are big. I think that was an option to try. I think he could have found that line to.
If I was a gambling man, no, win or lose, whoever, these 2 teams may play again in this tournament.
I think there's a good possibility of that.
You know, a lot of the sitting matters. The winning teams sit for a while.
Yeah, definitely.
Taylor's not going to like that.
I was wondering about that.
It's good. It's behind. Up front, that ball's perfect, but look how quick they get up the roll. I mean, it's not even a considered.
What's your opinion on that as far as the buys go at the beginning of the day today? Do you think could be a disadvantage for some teams to have a buy?
Yeah, and I as I had some cocktails yesterday, I probably told 20 people that. I said the buy.
Smooth-looking shot.
Because you're going to play a team that just scored 16 points and got to play a whole warm-up game.
Yeah.
You get to sleep in an hour is the only advantage. Everyone's good, too. All 12 teams. I mean, there's not really,
Might be a couple that slip through the cracks, but
yeah, every time. And even them teams, they're there for a reason. They're playing good. They're rolling good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the bye thing is something. The clean slate's nice for out-of-town teams. It's new though, so like anything, it'll be tweaked a few years from now. They'll figure out a new system. You know, I'm obviously not a round robin guy. Like if you do there's just formats. If you do a 5-team round robin, all 4 teams could finish 2-2. You could get 3 teams that finish 3-1. If a team loses 1 game and don't make Sunday, I mean, to me, if you're going to drive a few hours, lose 1 game, and you don't even make the final day, Mike P. They're going to have a chance to end the game here.
2 of them. Ron Cap and Frank DeCillo with about at least 2 feet to win the game.
Got to get that.
It's going to do it, Jimmy. Oh, maybe not. It died.
Stewie's going to instigate here because these guys, listen, like I said, there's no love lost. They might, after the game, during these moments, they're going to talk. Stewie's going to try his best. Look, he's still talking. So the round robin thing, though, it just don't work because to do it with enough guaranteed games, there's not enough time. And if you do, 4 guaranteed games, there's too many instances where a team could lose 1 game and not make the second day.
Well, it depends on the amount of teams. That's no good. 15-12.
Stewie's screaming court, but I have a feeling there's going to be a measurement.
It depends how many teams you're taking through it. Normally in a 5-team round-robin group, you're going to take 3 teams through to Sunday. So very rarely. I don't think I've ever seen a team lose 1 game and not make it.
Oh, it happened back-to-back weekends.
In a 5.
It happened the Neo BU event. My cousin Danny, Nick Capagreco, Frank Popio. They finished 3-1.
You're not taking enough teams through.
They beat the team that won the tournament and didn't make Sunday, and then it happened the very next weekend.
Oh,
back-to-back weekends.
You got a 5-team group. You got to take 3 teams. You can't take 2.
Right, correct. Yeah, if you tie with someone with 2 losses and point differential, that's fine. You lost 2 games. You should be lucky if you would get to advance. Stewie's screaming they're wasting time. He's getting excited. I don't know if he's begging. I think we're going to get another frame here, Mike.
I think he's having a good time.
We are going to get another frame. So listen, after all this, everything, it's 15-12, and the boys are battling. Everyone's, they're giving their best effort. It's a big game. This is almost going to be guaranteed. It's short. It's short. And Stewie's quick to let him know. The class act of Pete Melorano is he has Stewie in his ear right now, 15-12. Get some excitement going over here. Oh, Taylor rolls a dime piece. If it opens and it opens, he can still get it clean, but there's some Pauline in play.
Yeah, the angle he's got a shootout. He's putting his own ball in play, too.
Mike, Ronnie Cap with a big hit.
Beautiful hit.
No Paulino, so it's a very big thing. If Paulino goes and it goes bad, both teams are 1 frame away from a win. So
Paulino could go good for them, too, right? Like that opening ball is not super useful.
Mikey P, it's got to slow down a little bit. It's going to be about pin high.
To the left. There's a beautiful ball, a little bit behind Paulino, I imagine. Surprise Frank standing
picked it up. Since the beginning of this game till now, and it's a pure example of slow starting. This is Pino.
Yeah, Pino called off Frank on the shot. Makes sense. Their point ball's not very good.
Ball's not going to be there, I don't think. Pino Rizzotti, shout out, pure class act, Pino. Great guy. Sean New's best friend. In my opinion, it's a no-brainer. Shoot that ball, cut the frame. But, Pino felt confident, stepped up, come close. We've all done it.
Oh, we're getting a little chippy here, Jimmy.
Oh, it's good. Yeah. I think it's father versus son, maybe. Yeah, we have a father versus, like I said, there's no love lost in this match. Whether they're related on the court, there's just going to be, you know. Shout out to Mikey P bumming a cigarette off me for his match. And when this game was 7-0, it could have went one way, and we're going to get to see some bocce, I think. This ball is going to touch.
Good,
is it going to
Jimmy.
be enough?
No, not quite.
Think enough. It's measure any time.
Can open up a little bit, but BSB is going to have that window.
Hey.
You saw the way that your brother's ball broke in from the right side, a little bit right to left at the end?
Absolutely.
It's wide open for him right now.
Looking on the screen sometimes easier. I'm starting to notice. Sorry, I'm new to
Spaceship.
I just talk.
The International Bocce Station. Robert Stewart. We going to hear it, Jimmy?
Yeah, you'll
We're going to hear it before we see it.
It's no good, though.
Wow, a lot of missed.
Pace. Too much pace.
A lot of missed opportunities for BSB, especially, it seems like. Molisani, too. This game could obviously be over in either direction, but this ball's got to fall. I don't think it.
It's short.
Well, not quite enough. Wow.
And when your ball's shorter, it's going to break more. So instead of your pace going towards the Paulino, it's going to roll maybe 2 inches towards the left compared towards it. So that's why pace matters to hold the lines on these hard true courts. Hey, 15-13. We was at 7-0. We was at 11-2, and now we're at 15-13.
Yeah.
So we got a nice game here. We got some little chippiness, father-son. I think everyone else is being pretty classy. Maybe Stewie might be on the fringe. But besides that, we have a nice classy game. Father-sons have gotten in fistfights before.
Who was that?
My dad attacked me one time in a bocce game. Yeah. My brother had to hold him back. Matt Taylor with a nice roll. You know, Taylor just started bocce 5-6 years ago, and he dedicated himself to it, and he works at it. He found himself a good team, and he's a hell of a player. He's newer, you know. He's not a day one guy. He missed, and you might hear one. And it might be worse that he didn't say anything. You know, his dad was waiting to hear his son scream pull it or someone give him a hikey or let him know he missed. It was dead silent. This ball's short. You know, all of a sudden, Mike, this game, we were 7-0, 11-2, 15-13, and we're going to have a 3-1 advantage.
Oh, man,
and we're going to have a
Jimmy.
4-1 advantage because this ball is going through the backboard. Am I wrong?
No.
Oh, I mean, I thought it was a lot longer, but it was just.
Frank DeSilla, last ball from Molisani.
This ball's moving too.
That's a good ball, Jimmy. That's a good ball. Cap's going to have it, though.
He poked it out.
He's got most of the ball. Paulino's not too bad, too.
The ball, if he gets the ball, he can roll in twice.
Yep. What a shot. Anthony Capogreco.
They make 2 points here, they can win the game. What a game. Either way. Easy, Mikey.
Here comes Mike Pisano's ball.
It's good.
It's a good-looking ball, Jimmy.
Yeah,
That's a good-looking ball, Jimmy.
You'll really hear Stu if this one makes it, Mike.
Stewie for the game.
You know, if he makes this roll, this is like a never short spot for Stewie. He has an understanding of the game. He's not short. That's half it. That's it.
What do we think, Jimmy?
We have a comeback. It happened.
What do we think, Jimmy?
They're shaking hands, my man. Oh. Then it stopped. It suddenly stopped. Then Ronnie's shaking. Wow. We went from 7-0, then we was at 11-2. And it's funny, we weren't on air, and what did I say? The first few frames.
First few frames don't matter.
They don't mean too much, you know. And you know, there's a good chance we're going to see these same two teams in the finals. That's my opinion. I wish everyone the best of luck, but, you know, you could just tell these guys have it. And let me tell you, Pete, Pino, they're going to want it.
We're getting chippy again.
Well, who? Yeah, that's father-son. That's fine. Oh, so Stewie and Ronnie, and it's... And we're gonna get off the headset here and go play security and everything. I appreciate the BBN, Mike. I'm a way better announcer than the other guy. Mike, shout out to Mikey P. I will be biased once in a while. You know, the kid struggled for the first 5 frames. He turned it on at the end.
Oh yeah,
It was a turn on, and that's momentum. And you know, you sit for a while, you bullshit, you smoke a cigarette, you have a beer, then you're playing, and things that waterfall, a couple mistakes, you get down. You know, never give up. That's a pure example. That was a great game.
and your brother was the best roller in the court second half of that game.
7-0, 11-2,
sure.
and then we finish it a
That's why they brought it back.
16-15 game.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch the ending of this tournament. Whoever wins, it was a great weekend over here. Shout out to Lockport. I might be back on. We'll see how it goes. I appreciate you, Mike.
I appreciate you, Jimmy.
Let me know. I appreciate it. Shout out.
Yeah, they are still.